series, we learned that series are connected from beginning to end, like a train. We talked about Christmas lights, and that's the type of circuits Christmas lights are on. So if one light bulb goes out, they'll all go out because you can't get through it anymore. Well, when we're looking at parallel circuits have multiple resistors, and they're side by side and connected at the ends. Okay, and we'll go into a little bit on this. So let's start off with the first part of a parallel circuit that we need to realize that's kind of different than a series circuit, is a junction. A junction is a place that has 3 or more wires that come together. So if you look right here, there's 3 wires and they come together. That is a junction, because you can think of this wire 1, wire 2, and wire 3. The next part of a parallel circuit that we need to look at is called a branch. A branch is a path from one junction to the next consecutive junction. So if you look on this, you have 3 wires connected there, and then you follow the path, and then you end up with 3 wires connected here. So that would be a branch. That is the path. And finally, we have a loop. A loop is any path on a circuit where the wires end at its starting point. All right, well, let's look at this. So let's say our wire starts here, and we follow this path. It's going to go up and around, and look, it ends exactly where it started at. That is why this is called a loop. You can even look at the outside of it. The outside of my circuit, this is like a loop. It ends wherever we started. Pay attention. We're going to draw a parallel circuit. Start off with our battery. We have to have a battery, or our whatever's given us power, we can call it a battery. Let's go ahead and make this kind of long, and we're going to go ahead and put in a resistor over at the end. Bring this down and back around. Okay, so we need to figure out where our junctions are going to be, because that's where you go from one path to another. So if we put a couple of resistors in here, because this is a parallel circuit, so we've got 3 circuits, we've got 3 in parallel. Well, if we look at this, these are junctions. Because these are where 3 or more wires might come together. What do we have next? Well, we have a branch. Here's a branch. And here's a branch. Because this is a path on our circuit where we go from one junction to the next consecutive junction. Finally, we have loops. If you look in here, here's a loop, here's a loop, here's a loop, goodness, here's a loop. These are all loops because these are all places where the wire ends where it began. Okay, at this time, if you have any questions, please make sure to talk to your teacher, have them clarify anything you might need clarified. Thanks, have a great day.